Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're going to do some more multiplayer online racing, starting with a race at the Tourland Circuit. Okay, really mix things up here. I am going to have a go at completing this race in the honeypot. There's a harvester on the grid not moving. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Probably not, but we'll see. We are off and away anyway. I don't know if that harvester's giving up now. It looks from the map that they're still stuck on the grid. We will just hang back a little bit to start with. The school bus is over the edge. Oh wow, they've managed to get it back on the track. That's very impressive. I thought they'd had it. We're up in 7th place then behind this hearse. Obviously I've got to be careful if and when I try and make any overtake attempts in the honeypot. Just one or two whacks and we're going to be in big trouble. There's a school bus over though and it's reset and we can shoot past and we're up into 4th place. Just hoping I'm not just ahead of these cars though as we come into this first corner. I think we've got a little bit of room if we can get round here with a bit of speed. The harvester's often running and causing problems, blocking the track, but we are up in 4th place and that is 2nd and 3rd directly ahead of us. They are having a good old battle. I need to be really careful if I attempt to overtake them. Car fairly close in behind us as well, and I think I got a glance of the lead. Oh, that battle bus is over. We're up into 3rd place then. Up into 3rd place as we come round for the start of the final lap. In behind this Gorby that's in 2nd. 4th place is only a second or two behind us. Trying to carry as much speed as we can. Gorby's gone slightly wider, but up on the outside it's a little bit bumpy though. We've got to be careful. We're starting to pressure them and we can push through, can we? Right, we've got to be careful on this next corner though, and there's a Schoolbus Oncoming. We've managed to avoid it. Absolute chaos there, and we've managed to pick a path through though, and 3rd place hasn't, so we are going to get 2nd place. That's the battle bus that's in the lead. They are across the line for a win, but we have grabbed a very well deserved 2nd place in the honeypot. 37.6 second fastest lap. Just waiting for the final cars to finish, and we actually got the fastest lap as well. That's a surprise. Might have to use the honeypot more often. On to today's 2nd race then, and for this one we're at the Tourland Speedway. Gone with something a little more conventional in this one. I'm going to be racing in the Razor. 16 of us in this race and 8 laps. I'm on the inside to start with, so I've just got to watch I don't get squeezed down into the barriers on the bottom. Someone's over on their side already. We've fortunately shot through. Bit of chaos here, nothing we could do there than spin the back of that Raiden round. There's another car spinning in front of us as well. They've been slammed sideways into one of the barriers. We have managed to get through that chaotic first lap fairly unscathed. Car on the inside, just got to watch. Got to make sure I don't get spun. No, we're okay, and we're in behind this. I think it's a Killer Bee, is it, in 2nd place directly ahead of us, and that is the leader just ahead as well in what looks like a Super Venom. We've already pulled a little bit of a gap back actually to 4th place. Going to hold it in tight here. Can we run up the inside of this car and grab another place as we cross the line? Just got to watch in case they try and flick our back end. No, we're through clean then for the start of the 3rd lap, and in behind the leader. Try and slingshot off this corner onto the straight, carry as much speed as possible, and we have pulled a little gap back, so we should, hopefully they're not going to try an enormous lunge. No, we're round safe, and we are right on the back of the leader now as we start the 4th lap. No other cars in the way at the moment. That was the fastest lap of the race as well, so we are quick round here. Obviously the Super Venom is a very fast car, and they've got a little bit out of shape there, and we can perhaps close up round this corner. Yeah, we're closing up just very slowly. That 3rd place is still there though, keeping the pressure on. They're within a second behind us. Again, looking out for back markers as we come round this corner, and up ahead there's that car still stuck on the inside. Fortunately it's well out of our way. That's wrecked actually, it's out of the race, but yeah, got to watch it doesn't start rolling across the track, but where it is at the moment is okay. I'd say we've pulled out slightly from the car behind, and there's cars ahead now. Is that going to have an effect on the outcome of this race? Oh, big crash. big crash. We're going to go for the outside. The Venom's gone for the inside. That's going to give them a much tougher corner here, and we can pull in right behind them. Don't want to spin them really, just want to slot in behind. 2 laps to go, and we are right in behind in the perfect position to take advantage of any mistakes. Couple more cars in the distance. I'm hoping we don't catch them up. We've only got 1 more lap to go at the end of this lap. Third place now, about a second behind, and we are in the perfect position as we start the final lap. Are we going to get a chance? Right in behind. Again, going to carry maximum speed as we throw it down this corner. Drift to the left hand side. Right, can we get a slightly tighter line than the leader? Throwing it in slightly quick, we can run off the inside. Slightly rude, but I've done worse. I've certainly done worse, and that has grabbed us the win and a first place. 22.2 second fastest lap for ourselves. Fastest car was actually third place, the Raiden, which I think is the one that we inadvertently spun right near the start. On to today's third and final race for today then, and for this one we're at the Pine Hills Raceway. It's going to be a 3-lap race, 12 of us in the race, and I've gone for the RoadCutter this time. I'm up on the outside for this first right hand corner, which is not ideal. Any car's running wide and I'm going to be pushed wide. Still on the outside for this next corner as well. At the moment everyone's being fairly polite, and I'm going to be on the outside for this really tight right hand hairpin bend as well. A little bit of a bump to the car in front. That's probably pushed them forward and allowed us to slip through in behind these 2 leaders. No, they're still there on the outside. We are at last on the inside for these corners. Maybe we can slide up the inside of this Raven. Just got to watch we don't get squeezed into that boulder on the inside. No, we're okay. And we can take a nice tight line through here. That's going to put us on the inside for the final right hand corner of the lap. Just got to watch I don't get spun. We are alongside the Raiden then as we cross the line for the end of the first lap. Good first lap, and I'm on the inside for this corner this time. That's better. We can allow... oh, nearly getting spun. Yeah, just had to ease off there. That was a shame, because being on the inside, of course, we could carry the full speed as we can through this corner, but was just starting to get spun. Still about 4 cars really close in behind us. Looks like about a 5-car battle, something like that. And there's a shadow up on my outside, but we can cut across. I normally take full speed around this one in a C-class and then brake for this second left-hand corner here. Raven's up the inside. Great move by them. They've been able to get more grip around those corners, and that Raiden is right in behind as well. Again, I've got a tighter line through that corner. I seem to be able to hold a much tighter, quicker line through there, but not quick enough to get alongside the Raven, and the Raiden has pushed through there. Yeah, I left a bit of a gap on the inside there. That wasn't a great move. Okay, start of the final lap then. We're in third place. There's still, looks like 2 or 3 cars immediately behind us. This has been a really good race. I've enjoyed this one. Pushing the Raiden around the corner, and we are going slightly wide. Got to keep it out of the barrier. Just running through those tyres will have slowed us down, and that's allowed 4th place to get up the inside. We are now being hung out to dry on the outside. Can I carry the speed all the way round? Desperately trying to. We're not going to be able to get there though, so let's pull out and see if we can slide back up the inside. Ah, damn, just caught the barriers, but we are up the inside and back into 3rd place. Right, got to be careful because we were slightly forceful on that corner, so we might get the favour returned on these final 2 corners. Unless there's a mistake by those lead 2, don't think there's anything I can do to catch them. Raiden's going to be really quick round this corner. Great win for the Raven. That is an excellent win. I don't use that car very often. I might have to give that a go. And we have finished with a 3rd place. 56.9 fastest lap for ourselves, and the Raven was the quickest. Very impressive to beat the Raiden around a track like that. So if I'm not mistaken, I think was it a 1st, 2nd and 3rd in today's races. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching these 3 online races. Watch out for my next one next week, and see you soon.